In a world where uniforms were once designed only for men, she ironed hers with pride. Where orders were shouted in male voices, she led with calm strength. This is the story of Colonel Sofia Qureshi. Born in Vadodara, Gujarat in 1993, or Sindh. Sofia came from a family that knew service. Her grandfather served in the army, and those stories of discipline, duty, and honor took root in her imagination early on. But Sofia wasn't one to simply admire courage from afar. She was born to live it. After earning a master's degree in biochemistry from MS University in Vadodara, she shocked many by choosing not the lab, but the line of fire. In a time when women officers were still a rarity, Sofia joined the Indian Army's Corps of Signals, a branch that's all about high-stakes communication and tech operations. But it wasn't just signals she mastered. She sent a message to the world. In 2006, she took her service international, joining the United Nations peacekeeping mission in Congo. It was one of the world's most volatile zones, ruled not by governments, but by fear. Here, she wasn't just an Indian officer. She was a symbol of hope, working to restore stability in shattered communities. While most would tread carefully in such territories, Colonel Qureshi walked in with compassion, commanding respect, not with volume, but with values. Fast forward to 2016, a turning point. India was hosting Exercise Force 18, the largest military exercise in Southeast Asia, with participants from 18+ countries. The stakes were high, the audience global. And who did India choose to lead its 40-member all-male contingent? Colonel Sofia Qureshi? Let that sink in. In a sea of men from 18 different countries, she was the only female contingent commander. No quota, no favor, just sheer capability. She stood at the front line, not just representing India, but rewriting what leadership looks like. It was more than a military milestone. It was history in the making. In May 2020, following a brutal terror attack in Pahalgam, India launched a daring counter-operation, Operation Sindoor, a precision strike on 9 terrorist camps across Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. The operation made headlines worldwide. But what stood out wasn't just the might of the mission. It was the message. Colonel Sofia Qureshi was one of the officers who stood before the press, briefing the nation with calm resolve. In that moment, she wasn't just speaking as a soldier, she was speaking as the voice of Indian women in uniform. Strong, strategic, unshaken. Her presence at that podium was a reminder. Bravery isn't bound by gender, and strategy wears no stereotypes. The medals tell a story. Her uniform bears proof of a journey hard-earned: Operation Vijay Medal, Operation Parakram Medal, Special Service Medal, United Nations medals. What sets her apart? Colonel Sofia Qureshi didn't just check the boxes of leadership. She rewrote the exam. Her strength lies not in bravado, but in quiet efficiency. In a male-dominated arena, she never shouted to be heard. She led and others listened. Ask anyone who goes Savida, undergoes, and they'll tell you she leads with steel in her spine and empathy in her eye. Her legacy, Colonel Qureshi's story isn't just about military accomplishments, it's about breaking narrative walls. She has shown that Indian women can lead from the front, in conflict zones, in global missions, and in boardrooms where the stakes are national. Her legacy is not just in the medals or ranks, but in the message. Your gender does not define your strength. Your courage does. Today, countless young girls across India dream in camouflage because of her. They Google her name, they watch her speeches, they lace up their boots a little tighter. Because if Colonel Sofia Qureshi could do it, against all odds, all stereotypes, then why not them? She isn't just an officer, she's a trailblazer, a commander, a whisper of change turned into a roar of revolution.